franchising, because when you are a franchisee, you would want to have your own territory. This is my space. This is where I do business. Technology has had an impact on this concept as well. For operations, technology has had a very significant impact. Then, of course, dispute management and resolution. Let's go to marketing first. We now have numerous web-based franchising information resources on availability of franchises. This is just one example. I mentioned this example because it is run by a friend of mine, and he's not paying me advertising money. But anyway, this is representative, I guess, of all the different information resources for franchising. You could conduct a search if you want a particular franchise, you have a particular industry in mind, or a particular product, or price range. You have resources like this to help you. So this can function as an independent business, or franchises themselves could take part in these franchising portals as a way of marketing their franchises. The marketing of franchise products and services is also affected by technology. You have the familiar tools, of course, email. You can have a website where you could sell your products and services to your website. You could have blogs in which you would market your franchise product. You can have you can use search engine optimization so that someone who's looking for something that you're selling would find you first rather than find your competitors. Now, I mentioned franchise territory because franchising typically involves exclusive territory. No one else, if you were granted a franchise to operate, say, a Jollibee in this place in Quezon City, you're the only Jollibee that's supposed to operate there. The internet, however, renders territories irrelevant because through the internet you could reach the entire world. So there seems to be some conflict between the two. And that is why if you look at the typical franchise agreements today, there would be a specific exclusion of the internet. So franchisees usually could not on their own market products and services through the internet. This is far more common, however, for franchisors to establish online ordering systems to benefit the entire system. Now, there are several e-business models that are being employed by franchisors. Franchisor could go it alone. When the internet was still new, this was the norm. Franchisors would reserve the exclusive right to market their products in the internet. So that if you want to buy a Marks and Spencer from online, you would have to deal with the franchisor rather than with any franchisee. Another model that has developed and is actually more common these days is that the franchisor would be the one running the online ordering system, but there would be a system of what we call reverse royalties. So while the franchisor is doing all the selling online, there is a formula that they follow in which the franchisor shares revenue with the different franchisees. A third way of doing it, of course, is to involve your franchisees in the fulfillment stage of the transaction. For example, if you are ordering your Jollibee burger online, I don't know if they do that. If the customer is in a particular part of Makati, then the closest franchisee will be the one to carry out the order, and there will be a sharing between the revenues, sharing of the revenues between the franchisor and the franchisee. Or a fourth e-business model, of course, is to allow franchisees to do this directly, but I don't know of any franchise that has actually allowed franchisees to undertake e-business on its own.